Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Stuart Havelock. I'm a professional golfer on the Euro Pro Tour. Today I've been testing the Wilson Staffed FG forged irons. I generally use the Titleist MB irons. These are fairly similar. They're sort of semi-blade looking club. The shaft was a little bit soft for me. I use a 7.5 rifle shaft, so this was a little bit soft being a 300. But I found it very easy to shape, nice to hit my shots because I like to work the ball around the golf course, hitting some draws and some fades. So yeah, it was good in that respect. As it's a semi-blade club, it's quite forgiving as well as being a classic looking club, which is good. I'd recommend it for sort of a maybe 5 to sort of 10 handicap golfer, around that sort of range, maybe a little bit lower as well. Someone who's looking for a classic looking club but also with some forgiveness as well. So
Right, hi, my name's Liam Austin. I've been testing the Wilson FG Tour irons today. I currently use Cleveland CG Tours with R300 Direct Golf shafts in. These today I've got the S300s, the one up, and to be honest I got on with them quite well, although they produce a slightly higher ball flight than I'd like. I like the overall head design of the club. It's very compact, and the strike off the turf was very crisp, better than my own clubs. Although I like the club, I'd recommend them to a sub 10 handicap. I don't think a high handicap would get on with the forged head. I'd certainly consider using the head in the bat in my clubs, but I'd rather change the shaft to a bit firmer shaft. Although it was a confident strike, they're a bit too high for me.
This is the new Wilson Staff Forged FG. It's a lovely looking golf club, very bladey, with a very small little cavity in the back. But what I would say is really aimed at the better player. It's very difficult to find the sweet spot, and if you don't catch it in the centre, it does vibrate up the shaft. So a nice golf club, but really aimed at a low single-figure golfer.
Hi, my name is Michael Phillips and I've been testing the Wilson FG Tour iron for Equipio.com. I use a Callaway iron just now, which is not as good looking as the Wilson FG iron. This is a nice sort of compact, clean looking club, which suits my eye very, very nicely. It comes off the face very softly, a really good feel, which I liked, and the flight was actually quite nice and high, which is something that I'm sort of looking for at the moment. So I really enjoyed the Wilson iron.
This is the new Wilson Staff FG Forged. It's quite a nice club. The striking difference between my clubs and this is quite significant. They're similar in shape and size, so difference is not that big. It comes off quite nicely if you get it, but if you don't, the vibrations are quite stinging, but apart from that, it's good. If I was going to recommend this club, I would recommend it to the single figure players, such as 10 to 3. I might buy them when I am lower than I am, so I recommend that if you are a low handicapper.